Welcome back to the News at 9 here on TV5. We are joined again with our friends from Tri-City Furniture and Kathy Kilbourn, our resident home decor expert, who we just love because she teaches us so much stuff. And if you joined us last time, we were talking a little bit about Amish wood furniture and the quality and the finishes. But if you missed that, don't worry, because we'll go over some of that again. And really, today we're talking about the different shapes that wood comes in and the finishes we have here we're going to reference. So even the shape can be important depending on the size of your dining room, I'm sure, right?
Correct, yeah. According to the size and the shape of your room is how you want to choose your table. So if your room is more square, you're going to want to stick with a square table, and those come in many sizes from 36, 36, 48, 48, 54, 54, 60 by 60. So there's lots and lots of choices. But most rooms are rectangle, and so we want to make sure that we follow that shape. And as you're adding seats and leaves to your table, it fills that room to accommodate the number of people that will be dining. So it's real important to understand how to choose the size as well, because the table width, so we'll just take a 4-foot, 48-inch, and then when you add the chairs, you need to have at least 2 feet, preferably 3 feet on each side. So if you had a 4-foot table and 2 chairs across, your minimum size is 8 feet in width, and that's not always adding enough room to walk past people. You kind of fill them in, and then everybody has to stay there until the dinner is done. So it's really nice to know you put the right size in so that people can easily get to their chairs or get up and go to the kitchen or whatever is needed. Yeah. So there's many different shapes, rounds, ovals, squares, rectangles, and then we also have a special ones called a boat shape, and it bows out on the sides and narrows in on the ends, and that's a really interesting shape as well. But beyond the shape, we can change the edge profiles. We can add leaves. We've made tables up to 150 inches long. Wow. So it is available depending on what you have available for space. There are basically 2 kinds of support systems. One would be pedestals and the other would be legs. So depending on the size of the table, we may add more legs, or you may be limited by the base depending on if you're using a pedestal base.
Now in terms of finishes, we have a lot of examples here. So if somebody has, you know, it says medium oak cabinets and a darker china cabinet, we've talked about before that the old rule that your woods have to match isn't necessarily true.
No.
But how would somebody bring that together?
Right. Today what we're doing, and I have a couple chairs here showing where we've two-toned, so you could choose one of the colors to be accenting to your cabinets and the other one to your china cabinet, and it easily brings the 2 together, makes it look like you planned it rather than, well, I have this dark one and I have these oak cabinets. So it really transforms the look to being an interesting design rather than everything being a brown, a brown, a brown, a brown. So makes it a lot easier. There's great choices today. We have rub-through finishes, painted finishes, stains, so we can really match in whatever you're wanting to do.
Color and shape.
Color and shape, yes.
All right, great.
You dream it, we'll make it.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Kathy. Thank you so much for joining us for another segment of Design Time here on the News at 9.